Are you suffering from allergies? Because I sure am. Now that spring has finally sprung in Rhode Island, is it wreaking havoc on your face? Look at this. Dark circles, beware, right? So today I am going to show you how to get rid of those dark circles with a brand new technique. Like I'm trying it for the first time on Facebook Live. If it's an epic fail, you're going to see it. I'm also going to talk about ticks because spring has sprung and I'm freaking out. So I'm going to start things off by using our Glorious Touch Primer. This is magic. This should go on your face whether you wear powder, BB cream, foundation. This is what fills in pores and wrinkles and makes makeup stay all day long. It feels so sleek and amazing on my face. So I'm just going to put that all over. All right. So as I was saying, we're going to be having some serious issues. If you do see this video, let me know your thoughts. If you're worried about allergies now that spring is here, and I'm commenting right now, it's going to be the first comment. This is my exclusive Facebook group. So if you want makeup tips, tricks, and maybe some deals every once in a while, you know, it's a good place to go. It's going to be in that first comment. That is my makeup group. Right. So I've primed my face with our Glorious Touch Primer. It is back ordered, but put in your order now because it'll come to you as soon as it's made. This stuff is so good that they almost can't even control how amazing it is. So under eye circles. They suck. They really suck. And I'm not going to lie, one of the biggest requests that I have for my makeup tutorials is how do I get rid of my dark under eye circles? So not just the bagginess of the eyes, which I'm having problems with right now thanks to allergies, but this darkness. You can see it. I have a toddler who's teething and it's allergy season. So I need some help. And I need to do it quick because I'm going to be recording Wicked Rhody in just a little bit. Feel free to say hello. Let me know who's watching and where you're watching from. So I just got makeup mail in. I love when I get mail from Younique. I get so excited. I just got in some chiffon concealer. So this is a tip that I learned from my friend Molly about color correcting your under eyes. My normal color for concealer that I use under my eyes is called Scarlet. So you can see the difference in these colors. Check that out. Very big difference. Very big, right? So this is a more peachy, orangey color. It is not the color that I would use to normally brighten under my eyes. This is what I would use to brighten, but as you can see, I've got a lot of blue and it's disgusting. So how do we first color correct? All right, you ready to do this? You buy a peachy undertoned concealer like Chiffon. Okay, so I'm very pale. I use the palest foundation. I use the palest concealer normally, but this is a few steps up, but this is going to color correct because peach is orange and orange is the opposite of the color wheel for what I'm trying to fix. Now, normally when I do concealer, I do a big V shape. I highlight. You don't do that when you color correct. Okay, remember our concealer, a little goes a long way. So I'm just dabbing right where I have that severe blue and purple. You see it all in there? These allergies are killing me, man. They are killing me. Feel free to say hi. Let me know where you guys are watching in from. So I have used, hey Blake! So Blake also has not been sleeping. Blake, if you were a lady, I would be recommending this trip. I'm trying out this brand new tip. You have to let me know what you think. So this is chiffon. It is peach, orange, super, super different than the concealer I usually use. Look at that. But this is going to color correct. I'm just going to use my finger right now. See how crazy? It's like orange. I would never just use this to fix. You're watching from Dunkin'. I love me some Dunkin'. I could use Dunkin' today. So maybe, you either need concealer or caffeine, and Blake's doing the opposite route. So I'm literally making the under part of my eye orangey. This would not be the regular concealer I would get, but for those of you who have been messaging me saying, Mary, I'm having issues, I have seriously blue under eyes, look what just happened. The blue is gone. Okay, you see all the blue and purple right here? It's gone because opposite sides of the color wheel look like gold, member? I know, right? Ooh. So I still have a little bit of my puffiness. I've been using our Instant Uplift Eye Serum, which helps with eye puffiness. I've been using that. I put that on before I put on my SPF moisturizer that I love that we have. But this is color correcting. It looks crazy, right? It's orange, but the blue and purple under my eyes is gone. right? I'm not making it go big like I normally do with concealer. I don't want that. What I'm going to do is now get my regular, I might set it actually. I'm going to take a little bit of our setting powder and a little powder brush. Setting powder makes makeup really, really stay in addition to primer, but it also helps it not crease. So because I have like very, very fine skin under my eyes, especially because it is allergy season, I literally just pat. It's translucent, so it's not colored. Okay, you can see that it already like mattified it. All right, but I still have orange eyes, right? But they're not purple and blue. This is amazing. This is what I'm talking about. So now I'm going to take my BB cream. I'm not going to have super thick coverage today. I'm going to be just running errands with the kids after I do my podcast episode of Wicked Rhody with my friend Ben. See, just a little bit. What BB cream does is it just gives you a little coverage. Say hi, Nora. Hi, Nora. Does Nora have under eyes? Because she works early shift. Nora definitely might need to check out my concealer because I love my concealer. The great thing with our concealers is that they last you, like, honest to God, almost at least a year. I know some people who say it lasts over a year. So I am putting the BB cream on my face, blending that, and you can see it just gave me like the smallest bit of tint, smallest bit of color. Just ask if you could see her. See her like online? Can I see her online? Or can I see her in real life? What do you want, Nora? I can do anything. I can do whatever you want, my friend. So as you can see, I still have my freckles showing through, but I did even up my skin tone a little bit. And that's pretty much all I wanted to do with the BB cream. It's nice and light and great for spring, summer. So now I'm going to highlight under my eyes with my normal concealer. Okay? But look, the blue is gone. I still have orange under my eyes, but now I'm going to fix that. So you can conceal with BB cream before or after. You can conceal before or after with liquid foundation. You cannot conceal after if you do powder foundation. Okay? It's kind of like liquor before beer, have no fear. Beer before liquor, never been sicker. It's like that. I need to figure out a way to make it rhyme because that's pretty much how it works. One of my other new items that I got in today was our powder concealer brush. This, from what I hear, is like the best brush ever. So it's super soft. The oh my gosh. Ah, what is this? Feels like a bunny's tail, like kitten fur. Oh my gosh. But this right here is our concealer side. So I'm going to use that to help really make sure that it is seamless. Like, what do you mean if Nora wants me to see her? I'd love to see Nora. I want to see her. I miss her dearly. So I'm now taking my lightest concealer, my Scarlet, over where I put on Chiffon, my more peachy color. So if you're a lot darker than Chiffon might not even be the right color for you. You need to find a peachy color that works for you. Chiffon is our lightest peachy undertoned color for concealer, and it is perfect for people who have lighter skin tones to color correct. It might be your regular concealer, and if so, you might not have to worry about the color correcting like I do. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit more. But it's insane. So yes, you can see that I still have like the bulge of my under eyes, but you don't see the blue, which is amazing. And that's what I'm trying to get rid of. I also like to bring my light concealer up on top of my eyelids because I have like my veins show. But you can see that I'm just blending it with this little brush, bringing it to the highlighting. And even though it's a little shiny, I'm going to get rid of that with a little bit more powder. But what I have done is I have gotten rid, oh yeah, there we go, boom. I have gotten rid of my blue under eye circles, which, thank you allergies and thank you little toddler, I'm not always as able to accomplish with just my regular lightening, brightening concealer. So concealers are used for different things. So I have like dark spots. If you have dark spots and blemishes, I wouldn't recommend using this super, super light shade because what you're going to do is you're going to highlight the fact that you have it. When you're trying to cover spots and blemishes on the regular part of your face, try to use a concealer that is close to your foundation shade, okay? If you're trying to brighten under your eyes or highlight, like that's why I'm bringing it all here, I'm highlighting, you want to use a lighter shade. I also like to highlight on the tip of my nose, so sometimes I take the extra product that I've had, whether I'm using a blending bud or like a little brush like this. Oh, this brush is amazing. And that's how I roll. That's how I roll. All right, where did I just put that setting powder? I knew I had it somewhere. Here we go. So look at that. The blue, the purple is gone. I'm now going to take a little bit of our setting powder on my powder concealer brush, and once again, just put it right there to matte it down. You don't want to have super shiny skin when you are trying to hide under eye bags or wrinkles. BB cream is amazing. It does dry nicely. Like you can see, I'm not super shiny like I was before. I do sometimes like to set my BB cream with the setting powder or even with like our pressed powder. But look at that. I don't have crazy under eyes. Molly wasn't kidding. Guys, this tip, hi Kristen. Kristen, I just color corrected my under eyes. I don't know if you've ever done this tip before. Hi Ben, I'm so excited to see you. I just color corrected the blue purple on my under eyes by using this crazy peachy toned color, Chiffon. My usual under eye concealer is right here. Super excited to see you, Ben. Yay! So I usually use our lightest shade, Scarlet, to highlight under my eyes. But my eyes, because of allergies, have been super, super blue and purple. And I've been looking for a way to color correct in addition to just highlighting. So I am using Chiffon, which is like our lightest peachy toned. But you could see it's like straight up dark for me. It's several tones darker. But I did it just on the under eye right here. Put on my BB cream. And then I actually went then over with my regular highlighting concealer. But because this is more the opposite side of the color wheel than the dark blue purple under eyes, I got rid of the color. Do I still have some of the bags physically? Yes, it is because we're old, right? Man, getting older is no fun. No fun whatsoever. But I am really, really happy for this color correction because I've had a lot of messages recently from people saying, how do I get rid of the blue under my eyes? Like highlighting is great, brightening is great, but how do I honestly get rid of that color? So I'm going to be using just a little bit of bronzer in it now, our Beachfront bronzer. I'm just wearing for foundation my primer and a little bit of BB cream. Some days I do like to let my freckles shine, so that's what I'm going to be rocking. Yeah, getting older is no walk in the park, man. You know, it's at least always a learning experience. But I really did. I was having difficulty with the blue under eyes. I just felt like when I was using my regular highlighting color, it was almost not accentuating, but it wasn't fully correcting what I needed it to correct. So I've just contoured a little bit with the bronzer. I'm going to blend that in. What are your plans for today, Kristen? Looks great. Opposite side of the color wheel is the way to go, right? Right? I mean, it was sad. I was looking like a haggard mama for sure. So there we go. A little bit of the bronzer. I'm going to add a little bit of blush. Our blush is insane. I have actually never seen a blush like this with how incredibly pigmented this is. Normally with blush, I feel like I have to like really pick up a lot of product. Outdoor stuff. What kind of outdoor stuff? Because I'm planning on doing outdoor stuff later after I record with Ben. So see, super pigmented. Like you have to go lightly. Little goes a long way with so many of these products. The concealers, as I said, last you at least a year. And this blush is probably going to last me for the next century because I have to use so little. It's crazy. Red cancels green. Yes. So would you use red, do you think, for, because I've seen a lot of people even do that where they take like red lipstick and they kind of conceal under their eyes. So I don't have, oh, look at you with the holidays. So what would the blue and yellow be? Would that be Hanukkah? No, Hanukkah is blue and silver. What would like blue and gold be? What holiday could that be? I do like this little holiday trick, Kristen. I love this. Probably yard work. So I'm hoping to get, now that spring has sprung, I'm hoping to go get some annuals to plant out front in my front yard, pick up some mulch. Here's a question. So my husband is really into like the red mulch, doesn't like the, I think, brown mulch, and is meh about black mulch. Hairdressing school. Oh, no way. Woohoo. What are you going to work on today? You could tell that I did not do my hair. Do you have to do your hair before you go to hairdressing school? Is it kind of like when you go to the dentist, you feel guilty if you haven't just brushed your teeth? I always kind of wondered about that. Or do you do it when you're there? Hi, Jackie. So, Jackie, I just color corrected under my eyes. I had severely purple like the color of my bag, purpley blue under my eyes, and I was not fixing it the way that I wanted to. So I actually used a very peachy toned concealer. Normally my concealer is super pale, and I used a peachy toned concealer to color correct. So rather than bringing it all the way down to highlight like I normally do when I do my under eyes, I just used it right here, right where it was blue and purple, to color correct it. You learned that in school. Oh, super cool. That is a really great tip. I really like that tip. I'm going to have to use it. Sorry, I'm brushing off the makeup. So I just put on that super little bit of blush. Going to blend it a little bit more. I'm a huge fan of blush. I'm going to fix my eyebrows a little bit. Our eyebrow pencil is really, really fun. It comes with a little spoolie on the end, which is what I need because I have Captain Hook eyebrows. I don't know if maybe I could try the Instagram brow trend. That's not really my thing, but I feel like I have thick enough brows that I could easily, I would have to do very minimal work if I wanted to do the Instagram brow trend. So our eyebrow pencil, it's super, super thin. It's not too hard to draw on, but it's not also like too light. So for people who have used powder brow palettes, a great tip is when you're priming your face, like get it on where you're going to be drawing your eyebrows if you do have to draw your eyebrows on a lot, because that primer will help the product stick. But also I just feel like this is great. I do have some graying eyebrow hairs. Once again, I'm getting older. But that's completely it. I have Pirate Hook eyebrows. So they go in all sorts of directions. So I find this product really helps them stay a little bit down. I do have our brow palette, which also comes with a wax, which I love. But I just kind of fill in where I'm having the graying eyebrow issues. Hey there, all this stuff is so neat. I definitely am in the when did I buy mascara last? What was it I bought for our wedding? Oh my god, so here's the thing, Jackie. Mascara actually has the shortest shelf life, I feel like, of almost all makeups. Kristen, you could correct me if I'm wrong, but mascara has, I think you're only supposed to have mascara for 3 months, because think about it, you're constantly touching your eye. Whereas I know our concealer, so this actually, our makeup products even say, like when you're supposed to get rid of it. So like this one says you can have it for 12 months. Let's see, my foundation says for 18 months. So, so Jackie, you and I need to talk because you need to get some new mascara. And I'm going to demonstrate actually our Epic mascara because it is insane. It's like so freaking good. I have tried all different types of mascaras because I love the look of fake eyelashes. I do. I used to use strip eyelashes all the time when I was on the road show. For my wedding, I even had them do like the little bunch ones. And I've also had eyelash extensions like professionally done. If you can smell it or clumps, get rid of it. Yes. Yes. Ugh. I remember I didn't used to know that growing up about the mascara, if it was smelly. Because, it's not that it doesn't smell bad like food smell bad. It just starts to smell like a little chemically. Started realizing when I put makeup on for a concert and then my eyes started itching. Yep. Well, I hope you got to throw that one away because that is definitely your body's way of saying, please, please give me new makeup. So whatever you get, definitely get a new mascara. I'm glad it wasn't smelly, but definitely the itching and just the time that you've had it. It's always good to get some new stuff too. So our mascara is 2 different tubes. It is a transplanting gel and the fibers. And this is why I think it's like the best mascara ever. Kristen, have you tried this mascara yet? They did just reformulate it in early this year in 2017. So I don't know if you've tried this one yet. But basically, the transplanting gel you put on just like regular mascara. And I like to wear even just the transplanting gel if I'm going to be doing like a beach day. If I don't want super epic lashes, even though let's be real, who doesn't want super epic lashes? So you just put it on just like regular mascara. It is a little bit stickier than regular mascara. See, that's even already pretty. And then you take the second one, which is fibers. They're these little fibers, like skinnier than hair. See, I rubbed some off so you can see. and you take it on the second half of your lashes and you just put it on and pull it up. So I've used all of these different mascaras, like the falsies and the telescopic one, and I would even use, you know, a couple of different mascaras to try to get the volume and the length that I wanted, that I felt like I achieved when I wore fake eyelashes. But the problem when I wore fake eyelashes all the time is the glue would, like, you know, kind of hurt my eyes and would kind of rip my real eyelashes off. Not yet. I want them all the time, though. I know. Do you wear fake eyelashes? Like, do you have extensions on all the time? Because if you do that, then you do. You wake up and you feel like a little princess. So you can see what I was just able to accomplish just by doing the gel and then the fibers. And now I do like to let the fibers dry a little bit, and that's when I do a little bit of my under eye. I don't do all of my under eye lashes. And then you go back and you seal the fibers on with another coat of the gel. So it's gel, fibers, gel. And I'm just doing one eye so I could show you the difference of just this one coat. It's pretty amazing. So this one coat kind of like sets the tone. And now if you want to go crazy, you can add a little more gel. I want them all the time, not extension strips. I know. When I was on the road show, Blake and one of my best friends, Eric, they used to say, like, they knew when I was home because they thought they were looked like little caterpillars, like when you take the strips off of the fake eyelashes, they look like little fuzzy caterpillars. So you can build this mascara up as thick as you want, as long as you want. You said birthday goals. Oh my God. Do you want to share? Do you want to share some of those birthday goals? Because I would love to know. So you can build up this mascara. The max that I go is like 3 coats, because I feel like then it starts to be like out of control for me, but people keep going and going. And if you have naturally long lashes, even if they're light colored, this stuff can do wonders. My friend Olivia came over this weekend. I just like smudged myself. I'll clean that up. She came over this weekend and finally tried out this mascara, and she was so funny. She was like, Mary, you know, I've been seeing you do these videos, and I didn't know if you were just being like an epic sketchy car salesman about them, but I let her try it on. So when it gets to 3, that's when I feel like it starts to get, like, this is me going extreme. I usually just do 1 coat, but I'm trying to show you, like, it can build. Look at that. So if I do 3 coats, if I'm going out for a date night, like, look at that. It's insane. Oh my God. Finances, of course. I started the gym and healthy way of eating. Congratulations. Finances, girl. That is so freaking tough. Do you have like a specific plan? We tried to do the envelope method. We failed at that. We really tried. So I'm using our brow and lash comb. It's metal. I've used plastic lash combs before and they've done like nothing. This I find really separates if I really want to get that length but not have it get clumpy. So once again, if I'm doing epic, 3-layer lashes, as I told you, I smudged because I'm too busy looking on Facebook Live to see what I'm doing. But you can see, let me get that little guy, the length that I've been able to do. And that's why I like to separate when they get really long. It does pull a little bit away, so I like to separate with our lash comb. I'm a huge fan of it. Oh my gosh, don't say sorry. Please, don't even say sorry. I love to talk. That's why I'm on Facebook Live. Otherwise, I would just do pre-recorded videos all the time. But Facebook Live is the time to chat. It's the time to chat. So whenever you do this mascara, you do have to remember to always end with a sealing coat. Otherwise, the fibers do fall. If anyone says, oh, I had fibers falling on my face, it's because they didn't seal. Now, when I combed it out, I took some of the length off this little guy right here, so I'll add it back. So this really kind of gives you the length that I would get from my false lashes. It's insane. It's so insane. I can't get over it. So I have a blast wearing this mascara because it also makes me look like I have eyeliner on. See how it darkened it up so much and I don't have eyeliner on. So it allows me to get rid of a couple of steps. Now, of course, you just saw me do 3 coats on that eye. And I'm just going to do 1 coat on this eye to still show you how nice it gets. Really focusing on the tips. Yeah, so we tried, Kristen, when we were working on our finances, we tried the envelope system by using a lot of like cash. And it just wasn't working for us, which was tough because I really had high hopes. I've heard a lot of people who have had great success on the envelope system, and it wasn't working for us. It was hard for us, honestly, to track. So we ended up switching and really using that mint.com software to really see where every single dollar went and to create a budget through that software. So these little fibers. Another question that I get frequently about this mascara is it okay for contact wearers and for people with glasses? So even that, you saw what my eyes looked like before. That's just one coat. That's 3 coats. So even with my normal day-to-day 1 coat, it's pretty outstanding. Now I need to build it up so I don't walk around all day looking like I'm lopsided. That would be a conversation starter. Yeah, so we did mint.com, and that's been working really, really well for us. So I'm wishing you luck with the finances. That's no joke. And I feel like it's something that we have to do for the rest of our lives. You just kind of keep working on it. So taking these fibers, gonna need to clean up before Ben gets here. Ben was on earlier saying a little hello. He's my co-host for this podcast. I usually podcast with Blake, my husband. So, whoop. Having cash around is tough. It is so tough. And then you know where I would mess up? I'm being honest. I would mess up a lot because I would pay babysitters a lot with cash. And, then I'd be like, oh, what was that cash for? Was that for groceries or what? And we just weren't keeping track of it. So once I start to do a couple more layers, I like to comb through my lashes. Some people are fine with this. When you do comb through your lashes, you do lose a little bit of the length and a little bit of the volume, but I like to keep my lashes looking a little bit finer. So I don't mind that I lose a little bit of the length and the volume, because my lashes grow in crazy ways. You know how your hair has cowlicks? Your eyelashes can be a little crazy too. So I'm going to need to seal, put on a little lip color. Yeah, cash is just so tough. I mean, it's great when you have the one thing that was great when I did was doing the cash system is that whenever we needed cash for parking, say if we were downtown in Providence and we were going to be parking somewhere, we always had cash on us, where normally we wouldn't. We'd have to be like, oh, we'll be right back. We have to go get some cash. All right, so cleaned up my eyes. I only did 2 coats on this one, but now I don't look as crazy. I don't want to do 3 right now. I am going to put on a little lip color. We have tasty little bonbons. These things have been like pretty big over the years. I never purchased them before I started working with Younique. I just didn't know what they were about, but they're really great. Like hydrating chat sticks. A girlfriend of mine who I love, my friend Stacy, she's great friend of mine in college. She and I used to use the lip smackers, Dr. Pepper flavored one, for example. That stuff was good, tasted good, but this is much healthier for you, much healthier on your skin, super moisturizing. This one is red velvet flavored. But as you can see, now I look totally awake, presentable. But the main thing, of course, is that my under eyes are gone. So I also wanted to talk a little bit about ticks. And Kristen, you might have some ideas. So ticks, of course, wicked bad this year in Rhode Island. I'm just putting away some of my makeup. Wicked bad this year, like really, really bad. And I don't know which kind of bug spray to use. You know, I'm hearing such mixed reports. I'm hearing you need to use DEET. You need to use like the intense chemicals because the ticks are so bad this year that you need to use the craziest stuff out there. And then I'm hearing from other people, don't use DEET. You can use all these like more natural products and it still keeps the ticks away. So I just want to ask your opinions because I want to take my kids out on the bike path. We live super close to a bike path, and from what I've heard, there's a bunch of ticks on the bike path. One of my neighbors had Lyme disease. His dog has been coming back with ticks. So we haven't been on the bike path since I've heard this. I became like the crazy mom, like, that's it, no more bike riding. And I want to take my kids on the bike path. I want to take them outside of our backyard, and I want to go hiking. I want to do all this stuff this summer. But I'm just so afraid of ticks and of Lyme disease that I don't know which products to use, and which is maybe like delay in purchasing them. And And my kids are going to be terrible at the beach, so I can't just hang out at the beach all summer. I love them, but they love to run. So I don't know. If you have ideas about what brands of like tick or bug repellent are really good, please let me know. I'm going to be purchasing some this week, and I could really use some help because I need to protect my family, that's for sure. All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in, watching this video, for seeing me magically get rid of the blue from under my eyes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you, Kristen, for tuning in especially. Much love to you, my friend, and I love your little tips about the color correcting with the holidays. I'm going to remember that. All right, have a great day, guys. Bye.